Hi beauties, I just wanted to check in with y'all and let you know that I am so excited. I'm with my hubby, he's my chauffeur. I'm so excited right now because we are driving to more like downtown, uptown Dallas for a hair class. So I'm going to the updo styling class with hair and makeup by Steph, a net updo artist, and styles by Renee. So it's like a half day class where we get to do demo, and then the other half, under a tunnel, and then the other half is a hands-on. So I have my little mannequin back there, Livy, with me. So me and Livy are gonna do the hands-on portion, but I'm super excited. I love all three of their work. I followed hair and makeup by Steph for a long time, and I've always wanted to go to one of her classes. So I am super excited, and my sweet hubby is driving me.
Good morning.
Because it's been really rainy, and I feel like every time I've been driving into Dallas, it's been extremely rainy. So my hubby was able to help me today get there in one piece because it still is new driving on these big freeways, especially in the rain when everybody's driving super fast. So, and I'm just like a speed limit driver. I can't, I'm not as forceful sometimes as some of these Dallas drivers. So anywho, I will update y'all after the class. I am super excited for some new techniques and to learn from three fabulous artists, and I will keep y'all posted. You looking at the duckies, Zoe? Zoe K and I are out on a walk today, and it is so beautiful out. It is March and it's like so sunny. So I have a tank top and shorts on, and Zoe has her shorts on too, and I lathered her with a bunch of sunscreen. We were just playing in the backyard, and I just thought it was so pretty that we should probably take a little walk too. So she loves looking at all the cute little ducks. So we sit here and we just watch them for a little bit. But it's so nice out and so pretty that we got to take advantage of this. But I am so pale, so it's kind of good to be out in the sun a little bit because I need a little bit of a tan, but for sure feel extra pale right now. But I guess that is in the middle of winter. But in Texas, it's a little bit warm here, so it doesn't really feel like winter. It's awesome. So anywho, we're just gonna enjoy this beautiful walk. Just wanted to check in with y'all, and little Miss Zoe is living her best life over here with her foot up. She's got her uni passy, her baby doll. She's happy. Hi Zoe, you ready to walk, girl? All right, let's go. Hello beauties, I just finished work and now I pulled up to Target, and I'm gonna do a quick little Target run real quick. We need bananas. We always need bananas. Zoe has always a banana in her oatmeal each morning, plus Zach and I use bananas for smoothies and all that stuff, so I feel like we go through that pretty quick. Need to get salad. I have my whole little list on my phone, just a couple quick things. This will be a quick Target trip, let's hope. Y'all know how Target is. I don't think that's ever quick, but just gonna go in and do a couple things. And then I still need to update y'all about the hair class and show you a couple of the goodies from the goodie bag. They gave us some really awesome products to try out, and I just need to update all of you about that because after the class we went to dinner. It was just the whole night, you know, flew by. So I didn't get to video that night to update. So I will do that later today then. So I'll chat with y'all soon. Off to Target I go. baby doll? Ooh, it's kind of windy. It's kind of windy out, huh, Zoe? We didn't know. Loey out with you? There's Lola, babe. Daisy's inside working with Dada, huh? Oh, geez, it is windy. Well, Zoe and I are out in the backyard right now. It is so pretty out. And, oh, your hat's coming off. We gotta get your hat back on. Uh-oh, she lost her hat. Gotta put your hat back on, baby. Anywho, it's a really pretty day. It's about 86, 87. It's just a little windy. So, girl, we gotta get your hat back on. Let's get your hat on, silly. Yeah, let's get your hat on. I know, you're gonna go straight to the camera.
Okay.
This. What is this?
Hi.
Is that Zoe on there? Say hi, it's Zoe Cam. So I've been wanting to update y'all about the class that I went to the other day, the awesome hair class, and kind of tell you some things I learned, some things I really loved about the class, show you kind of some cool stuff we got out of the awesome Gucci bag. So I got my mama shirt on today, sweatshirt. It was really weird weather this week because it was really warm. I was wearing like shorts for a few days there. And then all of a sudden it got kind of cold today. I mean, I'm not kidding. It was like 76. No, it was in the 80s. Yeah, it was like in the 80s and then it dropped down to the 70s. Now it's like 50 something today. So when I came home from work, I kind of just put my sweatshirt on to get cozy. So I'm in my mama sweatshirt, ready to sit here and tell y'all how the class went. So I went to a class in Dallas with 3 instructors, and it was the Polish and Perfect Your Updo class. So when I look at different classes that I want to take, I think the educator is a big part of it, and like what you're actually going to be doing or learning in the class. And I've gone to a lot of different types of hair classes now, like color classes, extension classes, styling classes, like there's just so many, you know, cutting classes. There's so many type of classes you can take. And I think the educators are a big part of it. And, you know, what does it say you're actually going to learn? What are you doing? Is it demo? Is it hands-on? All that jazz. So this class was with 3 artists. It was hair and makeup by Steph, who y'all might know. She is very popular. I feel like she's just like a hair queen. She's based out of Utah. She's traveled for a long time teaching, I feel like. I tried to go actually to one of her classes that she was teaching in San Francisco when we were still living in Reno, because that's only a 4-hour drive. But it didn't work with my schedule and I couldn't go to that class date. So I've always kind of kept an eye out for her classes. And then updo artist Annette, she is phenomenal. And I feel like she was an artist that I remember following her, and then I feel like she just like grew overnight. Like she became so popular. So I love Annette. She is in, I feel like every time I go to film, my battery is blinking, so bear with me. But so Annette is based in Chicago. She's a bridal stylist, super sweet, super down to earth, really loved her. And then styles by Renee Marie. Renee is based in North Carolina. So but she was saying she's done a lot of weddings in Florida and so many like humid atmospheres too, where she was talking about type of styling that really works for, you know, humidity and everything. Renee, Steph, and Annette, they were all so sweet and very like relatable and very down to earth. I felt like you could just like talk with them and it was very like easy. It wasn't like a forced thing. I think they all looked very comfortable in teaching and showing you their techniques. They were all very, you know, real with what they were doing and what they were teaching. It just didn't seem like foo-fooed up for the class, you know. That's a big thing to me, like authenticity is really important. So anyway, basically the class was, the demo was in the morning portion and then the hands-on was afternoon. So I did bring my mannequin head for the hands-on portion. Livy, my little mannequin head. So Livy was with me for that. So for the demo, it was nice because they all kind of have different styles in the sense too. So kind of more like boho or polished or more elegant, and like they had a lot of different styles they were doing. I really liked that because that can teach us as students sitting there, us as stylist students, people that wanted to like soak in all the information. You can be like, oh, that's a good idea for when I'm doing a topsy tail, or that's really good for when I need to do a really sleek look. Like, it made your brain work for like what's gonna work for each style. So I really liked that. I also liked that they allowed you to video, because some classes, they don't let you take like long videos, which I totally understand because you're paying for that class. So they want you to get the information, not just, you know, put the whole thing on social media or send it to a friend or whatever. So I appreciate when people do that, but I also liked they let us video, because when you're doing a style, sometimes you're watching it in person, then there's a lot going on, and when you get home to practice it or practice it on a client or a bride, you're like, oh geez, I wish I remembered how she started that piece or something. So that's nice because now I have the videos to look back on, and like I learned so much from each stylist that now I can go back and look at that. That was a total plus for me. And it was nice that it was like interactive. They were, you know, doing, you know, manipulating the hair, doing everything to the hair while we were asking them questions. Very relaxed. It was just very comfortable. So I really liked that styles by Renee Marie. She was really cool about showing kind of the long cascade, long hair with, it's like all over her Instagram. It's so pretty. It's kind of like that, what word am I trying to say? Like very whimsical look. It's beautiful. It's like the cascading braid, I think she called it. Anyway, it was so pretty, and I see her post that all the time. It's like topsy tails, and it's really pretty. So for her to show that, that was really cool because that's like a signature look. She has a lot of brides like that, she said, in Florida. That was really neat. And then Annette showed some really good product tips. I really liked how she kind of, she was kind of more like me, where she was like dainty with the hair. Like I'm a little bit more like that, where I'm not like forceful onto what I'm doing. I'm just like, I pull a piece out and I'm really kind of just dainty. So I really related to her with that, like how she was really like working and manipulating the hair. And she was so sweet, so easy to talk to. All of them were. And then Steph is just kind of like this like genius. Like you can just see like, she was slowing it down for us to learn it, but she could just like go full speed and like do something. Like she is very talented, hair and makeup wise, but it was nice because she did know how to slow it down and kind of show step by step. So all three of them were a perfect mix together. So if any of you guys are looking for a really good styling class, I'm not just like a bridal stylist. I do cut, color, I do all these things. So you don't have to just be a bridal stylist to go to this class. Like, yes, there were a lot of people that just do bridal hair, that just do styling. But if, you know, if these gals come near you or you travel to go see them for a class, like you could just want to know how to do, you know, how to, they were showing flat iron curls, you know, like you could just know some other ways to do that style. Like for me, typically I use my curling iron for a lot of things, and you know, they were actually showing sometimes the flat iron works better to make that, you know, look what you want it, you know, to achieve the look that you want. So I was really trying to like soak that up too, of like, okay, don't think of it as like how I would normally, you know, go into the hair. Like I really wanted to get some of their tips and tricks too, because that's what you're there for. You're there to do different things, try different things. Like normally I'm very uncomfortable doing flat iron curls. It just doesn't usually work for me. I usually like to use my curling iron. So to be there and actually like making myself do that with the flat iron, like it was out of my comfort zone, but that's also how you grow and learn new things. So I love that they showed all different products, so many products that were newer to me that I haven't used. I'm a product junkie. Like if y'all follow me on Instagram, you know, I love to try different brands. So it's nice because they did show a couple different products, which I'm gonna show you in the goodie bag that they gave us. So anywho, but to wrap up that whole part of it, honestly, if y'all see them coming near you for a class or you wanna travel to see them, so I highly recommend it. It was a great styling class. I really loved chatting with them all. They were just so genuine, down to earth, very relatable. So I really appreciated that, and I learned so many pointers, just so many like little things that you're like, oh wow, that makes so much sense. Or like, that's a good way to do that. You know, I'm a firm believer you can fully learn from any and everybody. So to learn how to achieve different looks and how to approach it, that really was awesome. So, okay, let me show you what they gave us in the goodie bag. So they gave us this really cute pink pewter headband, and these are really cute to add. You know, you can put them straight back. Maybe I should do a video showing that. That'd be cute. And kind of like putting it under to do like an updo, like on yourself or somebody else. Super cute, and it's gold. I don't know if you can, there we go. It's gold, so it's really pretty. Okay, this was really cool. So this is the Kenra Hot Spray, the 20. I don't think I had used this before they showed it. I thought I did, but I don't think it was the same one. So they did use this on dry hair, which sometimes I don't love using heat protectants on dry. I like to put it in wet, but I liked how they were using this. Like they were putting it on dry hair and then putting that curl into it, and it was really pretty. So this I'm really excited about, and definitely I'll keep you guys posted. That's like a must-have for me now. Now they did give us the Puff Me by Design Me, and I use this all the time. This spray is awesome. Hopefully y'all can see that in the video. It's like snow when you spray it in the hair. I use this for braids all the time. I'll do my braid and then spray it and then kind of pull it out. I've done it at people's roots to add volume. This is definitely a must-have, and I've used this for a long time, so I was really excited that they like this. And Renee showed a lot of ways how you can use this with that big, really beautiful like, cascading braid. So, love that. And then I was so happy they used this. Okay, this Hold Me, Design Me spray. My clients in Reno definitely know this. I use this for a lot of weddings, so it was cool to know that they use it for bridal hair. This hairspray is cool. It's by Design Me. It's called Hold Me. It has 3 different levels, so you actually can go to a low, medium, or high, and you just turn the dial. I usually keep it at medium, but you can turn it up if you need it to go up a notch. This is great. It smells kind of florally, so it is kind of a scent that like at first you're like, do I like this? But it's grown on me, I will say. So this is awesome. They use this on almost everybody. So that was a plus because I love that. These 2 are new to me. Okay, these are 2 Kenra taffies. Now, with both of these, when they were using them, I was smelling something. I was in the first row. I was right there. I was like, I'm trying to figure out what the scent is that they're using, which product it was. And after I got this home and I smelled it, actually when I used this one at the class, on my doll head I used it, and it smells so good. So anyway, it's like a nice like pomade, and this smells like candy. Literally smells like candy, almost like those Sour Patch straws. So this is the Texturizing Taffy by Kenra. This is really good. Put in your hands. You could do your topsy tails. You can do braids. You can do, it's just really nice to manipulate the hair with and work it in. And they just, you know, they also taught us like, don't be afraid to use a lot of product too when you're trying to get something the way you want it. And then this, and that's more shiny, like that has more high shine. This is the Kenra Platinum 20 Whipped Taffy. And this one is definitely like, it is more of like a moussey consistency, definitely more of like a whipped. And this one smells like the Texturizing Taffy. You can actually tell like shiny container, matte container. Like this comes out matte, this is shiny. You can actually smell the texturizing more than this one, which is interesting. But that was like a really good goodie bag, I felt like. Like that was kind of cool that, you know, we got to leave with all these really good products. So anywho, I just loved it. I felt very inspired after. I love when artists are just very authentic and real and very inspiring. So Steph, Renee, and Annette, like I highly recommend y'all if you take a class from them. And even if they're not all together, even if they're teaching like individual classes, like go take it. Like it'll be awesome. Even if you don't specialize in bridal, like I learned so many tips for like cute boho styles that I'm excited to do. So it was awesome, just really inspiring. And like I said, you can learn from everybody you take a class with. You can learn something from everybody. So between the product ideas, little, you know, tips and tricks, how to move things, and then doing the hands-on portion where they were actually able to walk around and like help us and like show us pointers and just talk and be like real, was really cool. So anywho, I'm gonna wrap this video up here because I made it without my camera dying as it was flashing this whole time. So I'm gonna wrap this video up here. Thank y'all so much for watching. I would greatly appreciate you guys taking a picture of this, screenshot it if you're watching on your phone, anything, and then put it on Insta story and tag me, hair_by_Kelsie with an IE, that's me. So if y'all could do that for me, I would appreciate it so much. Just put it on Insta story, tag me. I will love you times a million. So anywho, have a fabulous day, and I will be back at ya with the next video. So don't forget, smile big, stand tall, and be kind always. Love y'all.